I'm sorry. I'm sorry I lied. I thought I was done, but I couldn't help myself. It was too tempting to resist. But now my anamorphic lens set is complete. Let's talk about it. Hey there everybody, Multiple Thought here with Cinemaking Productions, and today I'll be unboxing and demoing the Siuri 75mm f1.8 anamorphic lens. Now, this is the last of this lineup of anamorphic lenses, which makes it very special. Siuri has released other anamorphic lines with different calibrations since this lens came out. Crazy stuff that they're doing over there, just casually disrupting the industry. But anyway, this is incredible. This video is not sponsored. I had bought this with my own money, and unfortunately it was slightly used, but it is in like new condition. So the box is already opened. However, as a quick recap, first Sirui released the 50mm f1.8. Then after that was the 35mm f1.8. Then the 24mm f2.8, all for the APC cameras. Specifically, in my case, micro four thirds with the GH5. Progressively, they went wider and wider and wider. Then, with the release of the 75mm f1.8, they just went right all in. And now that I have the 75mm, it makes my set complete. If you had the first three lenses, it was nice because of the wide variety of different focal lengths. However, if you want to get more closer, more personal, more deep with your subject, focusing on their emotions and their eyes, then the 75mm f1.8 is right for you too. As the previous lenses, the 75mm f1.8 has the same anamorphic qualities that filmmakers love and admire. You got the CinemaScope aspect ratio with a 1.33 squeeze. If you need help on how to de-squeeze your footage, make sure you check out this video right here in the corner on how to do that. The next feature is, of course, the famous lens flares that these lenses produce. And then finally is the oval bokeh, which you get in the background whenever you have a light source in your frame that is out of focus. And that's due to the aperture ring being closed, creating an oval look. So with all that, let's take a look inside. Here I have it. The 75mm f1.8 anamorphic lens. She is hefty. She is beautiful. I will make a quick disclaimer. I had already opened it as well. And when I did, there was this attached to it, which is an RF lens mount. So naturally, when I first received it and I opened it and I said, hey, this won't fit on a micro four thirds, I did have to do some unscrewing. So I took this off and it did have the micro four thirds in it. There is actually a funny story as well. When I did purchase this from the seller, they put the wrong tracking number on the listing. So then I was tracking this thing and it said it had arrived in Atlanta, Georgia. And I was flipping out. And this was starting to create this domino effect of me not trusting these carriers with deliveries. And I get very, very antsy about it. But anyway, so I was calling the carriers and seeing where is this thing, and they said, yeah, it's in Atlanta. And I was like, okay, so I contacted the seller. And unfortunately, they got back to me because this was coming from overseas. So I did see that it went through customs in Chicago, and I thought, okay, just come straight down to where I am, but no, it went to Atlanta instead. So with that, I was just like, okay. So I went ahead and contacted the seller, and he calmed my nerves down and reassured me that yes, it is the wrong tracking number that he sent over, but it is on its way. And he sent me the correct one via messages, and we were good to go. And I got it the next day in the mail. So I was very happy about that and very excited. So here it is. The 75mm f1.8. Let's go ahead and take her out. Man, she is beautiful and sturdy. Like the other lenses, she is all aluminum, very hefty, solid construction. You got your front lens piece there. Beautiful. Right for the de-squeezing effect. And of course, it has a very nice throw for the aperture and as well as the focus. It's a very, I think about 180 or 190 degrees of a focus throw, which is really awesome. And now we're gonna throw this on the GH5 with the DJI Ronin S2 and get some epic anamorphic shots. Let's check it out. Wow, just wow. I love how close you can get with your subjects and get all that detail. And it's just nice to have it, as part of your full kit. So that way you have just a nice amount of lenses to choose from, all from the same line, all from the same brand. So you can trust it, they're reliable. It's all manual, so it's like all of them are all the same that way. And speaking of manual lens, because it is one, just like all the other lenses except for the 35mm, they do not come with focus rings. So I did a little search on the web and I grabbed myself a focus ring meant for the 75mm. So let's go ahead and slip that on. There we go. Okay, awesome. There we go. Nice and smooth like butter. So yeah, make sure you get yourself a focus ring if you're going to be attaching it to a gimbal or a tripod, and you want to make sure you nail focus, especially if you're having it at a 1.8. That focusing margin, very, very thin. So make sure you do that. And that's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that post notification down below. This is Mustafa Talib with Cinemaking Productions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. I'm going delusional because I'm so tired and it's late. Cut.